I had very, very, very hot noodles, and so my mouth's burning. So since I ate very spicy noodles, I'm like drinking a glass of milk, to help me out.
That's what's up.
I love milk. Like I literally can drink milk all day, every day. It's like my go-to drink besides like water.
I'm pretty sure you can't beat my uncle. Every day when I was young, he would drink a freaking gallon of milk every day.
Oh no,
Dude,
no, no.
I could drink a gallon of milk.
I mean, I could drink a gallon of milk, but I'm not going to drink a gallon of milk. Not every day.
I mean, he would carry a gallon of milk with him, probably wherever he went.
I feel like that would go bad very fast. Yeah, I wouldn't do that personally.
Yeah, I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't know why.
A lot of people, they don't like milk. And I don't know why. I did hear one person described it to me as like a nasty, like pus-filled, bloody drink. And which is true. Cows do get blood and pus in the milk before it gets filtered. And so like I guess I get why people like don't want to drink it, but like it's filtered. It tastes fine. Your filthy water that's had pee and other stuff, and it's also been filtered. Like, what's a little blood and pus? Like, I don't know. I like milk.
Freaking saying filthy fuck.
I can do mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms on my food either. Like, I can't do them.
Like mushrooms by themselves.
I like them.
Yucky.
Give me some ranch.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by ranch? What, are you like eating fried mushrooms?
Fried mushrooms, raw mushrooms, washed, whatever you get from the store. I said, just give me some ranch. I like putting ranch with vegetables.
Oh, what kind of mushrooms do you like to eat? Or like, are they just like the basic ones? You don't know what type, or do you like have like a preference, like shiitake or button?
I don't really have a preference. The mushrooms are mushrooms, unless it's like, I don't know. Never had really exotic stuff. Just mushrooms from the store.
So say none of us eat mushrooms. Call me picky, but I don't like onions either. Like, I'll cook with onions. Like, I'll actively use onions in my recipes.
I hate onion.
Like, I'll actively use them. Like, I'll cook with them, but I don't like them. I just kind of like eat. Even I know they're there. Like, I'll still eat with it being in there, but I don't like them.
Man, I like mushrooms. I mean, not mushrooms, onions.
What kind of vegetables do you not like?
Oh, I'm not picky. I eat mostly anything.
I'm very picky.
There's not one vegetable that stands out to you that you don't like?
No, I mean, peppers I can't stand sometimes, but I still eat them.
Okay. Let's kale.
Kale, I mean, I don't eat green leaves by themselves most of the time. No, because I can't stand the crappy taste of it.
Okay, so salads are out. You don't like salads?
No, I eat salads, but I usually have ranch or some kind of dressing with it.
Are you one of those people that lightly coat it, or do you like drown it in sauce?
Yeah, it depends on how I feel. Okay, I swore we had this conversation before.
No. We've never had this conversation. I'm actually very curious.
No, I'm having deja vu, like bad.
Okay, hold on, but you just say ranch. You just use. I like vinaigrette.
No, any type. Like, I'm not picky on the dressing.
What do you normally load your salad with?
I'm a really open food type of person. As long as it's not really alive still, I don't care.
That's
fair enough.
Oddly, I mean, that's pretty good.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, I'm just covering the bases.
Now, are you more of like a Gordon Ramsay? If it's raw, it's still moving kind of guy.
No, I'll eat like bloody meat, like not complete, like
yeah, but like
rare, you know.
I'll eat tartare. Blue, though?
I mean, I don't like it. That's juicy. Well, that's rare.
What about tartare?
Say that one more time.
What about tartare? Tartare?
Bless you.
Oh, tartare.
No, tartare. Tartare is literally just raw. It's just raw steak. It's just flat out just raw. It gets chemically cooked with like. It's kind of like a ceviche. Have you had a ceviche before?
No, I've never had a tartare or ceviche. No.
Oh, okay. Well, ceviche is basically a tartare, but it's with fish instead, and it gets chemically cooked by a lemon. So it's raw fish, and it gets chemically cooked by a lemon. And then tartare, you have to use high grade quality beef, and it's just straight up raw. It's just raw.
Chemically cooked by a lemon.
Yeah. So I don't know how the exact science works, but yeah, lemon, the citrus in it, the acid, the acidity, it like cooks fish. Certain fishes, and so that's how a ceviche happens. You know, it's certain. I think it's with whitefish like certain white
Racist.
fishes. Yeah, sure. But yeah, hold on. I don't know the exact Okay, but would you try it? Just off of hearing off the bat, tartar and ceviche, would any of you guys try it?
Yeah,
I
I'll
would
try
not.
it. I'll try anything.
Wouldn't sound bad.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a pretty picky eater, so
I'll try anything.
I mean, I don't eat steak. I hate steak. I will not eat steak. It's not because of a texture. It's not. Well, I can't speak. It's not because of a flavor thing. I love the flavor of steak. It's a texture thing for me. But I'll eat tartar. Ironically enough.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Every time
beef
you
Well,
tartar
anything
is
have like a
phenomenal
slimy-ish
though.
texture, like something that has like a do you like oysters
No,
or like clams?
I don't like those. No, the slimy texture doesn't work. I'll eat
Okay.
mussels, but they're a little more firm. But like for steak, it's the marbling content throughout the steak, like the I don't even know what to explain it to you. You know what I mean by when I say marbling content, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever
Of
it gets cooked, it gets like stringy, and so the chewiness texture of the steak on top of there being like chunks of like that stringy stuff, it just I'm gagging. Think about it. I can't eat it. I have bad, really, I'm like gagging. I have really bad texture issues with certain foods. So though I'm not a picky eater, there's a lot of stuff I won't eat. I'm like sitting here, eyes are watering. Ugh. Oh man, nobody.
gag, bro.
I'm making
Nobody
myself
said a
gag
thing.
talking about
Well-
f***ing steak, man. Ugh. But I can't eat it. I got bad texture issues with certain foods. But like I'll eat tartar.
So what's it like to you whenever you bite down on a chunk of steak?
It depends on well, it depends on the
What
steak
is
itself.
that? Oh, is that what you're
It-
talking about?
Yeah, so beef
Oh,
tartare is to the
man.
left, and then ceviche's to the right. They're both absolutely
Oh,
phenomenal. And
I've
that's
seen the
that's an egg
ceviche
yolk.
before.
Yeah,
Ceviche for
it's
sure looks good. Tartar,
ceviche's more common
I'd
than
eat tartar.
tartar. Yeah,
I'd
ceviche's
try it
more common
once.
than tartar. Tartar
I'd
is
eat tartar.
phenomenal, and its flavor is amazing. But yeah, it's not as common just because you have to use high grade. Like typically, you want prime. You want like a really high grade quality of beef because you're eating it raw. Whereas with the fish, it does get chemically cooked very well, and the fish is relatively cheap while still being good quality. So you'll find ceviche a lot more often than what you will with tartar.
Interesting.
There's also tartar's cousin, which is a carpaccio, which I'm just not a big fan of the preparation of carpaccio. It's basically similar to tartar, but instead of it being completely raw, what they do is they take a hot pan and they take like a fillet cut, for example, and they quite literally just roll the fillet over the hot pan just to get the outside by definition cooked, and then they just cut off the slices and pound it down flat, and that's what a carpaccio is. So it's not flavored with any seasonings or anything like. It's just a raw piece of meat with like nothing.
interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that quite.
There's a lot of
What?
great foods out there that sound terrible, but they taste great.
On paper.
On paper, I've had this stuff in person, so I guess maybe that's just me. I don't even know where to get tartar where we live at. The Michelin star chef I used to work for used to make it all the time, and it was one of my favorite foods ever. But like
What is a
obviously
Michelin star?
Oh, okay.
a Michelin star.
Yeah,
What in the
is that
hell?
like Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, I think Gordon Ramsay has a few Michelin stars. Michelin star is like an achievement for being a good cook, I guess. I don't really know how that works. I've forgotten how it works. Let me rephrase that. I've forgotten.
That was
I
weird.
couldn't tell you requirements or anything of that nature either.
It started off from the Michelin tire. I know that, like the Michelin tire brand. Oh yeah. So I looked it up. It
Michelin's a
says,
tire brand.
yeah, a little, the Michelin guy.
I'm learning a lot this episode.
If you never like seen the Michelin guy, he's like a white, bubbly looking man.
Oh, the tire guy.
Yeah, that's Michelin.
Oh,
Yes, the tire guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michelin tires, and that's how Michelin stars started up. Michelin stars, I forgot. I know that started like, if it was in like the 60s, I forgot when Michelin star started.
Who knows? That's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's been around for a really long time. I think it might have been. I feel like it was either the 20s or the 60s. I don't know why. I could be wrong about both of those, but yeah. So I looked up how to get a Michelin star, and it says a restaurant can earn a Michelin star by consistently delivering exceptional food and service, also meeting a high standards across all aspect of the dining experience. So yeah, it's typically fine dining restaurants get it. But it's just
Okay.
overall
Well,
being able to cook great food and providing good service with it, I guess.
I should be Michelin star chef. I make absolutely fantastic grilled cheese.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It delivers satisfying service every single time.
No, it's just in there. Give me my star, bitch.
Please. Please, I could use it. Give me some
What kind of
credibility.
cheese do you
Need
use?
It depends. Sometimes but my favorite I would say is a Colby Jack Munster mix.
I don't know how I feel about the mix. Do you ever
Well,
use
Munster
provolone and
has.
mozzarella?
You see, I would love to use mozzarella, but I don't know. I just can't get myself to use it. I know it's an obvious one, of course. So it's like you gotta experiment with other cheeses first before you just go with the obvious choices. Yeah, and Munster has like it melts slower than the other ones, so I just use like the Colby Jack and put it on top of that. That way the melting point is just like a little better, and like I can keep it on just a little bit longer, so it gets a nice little golden brown crispiness. And then of course,
Oh
you gotta
yeah.
season the bread. You got to cook it well. Some
Oh, what
people
kind of
use
bread?
mayo
What
on
kind
the
of bread?
bread. Sourdough always.
Sour. Oh, okay. All right. You're getting a little fancy with the sourdough. That I can see.
That's a little fancy.
It's
No,
the
no, no. The
best bread.
sourdough's great. I like sourdough.
What? It's not the best bread.
It's
For
it's
grilled
definitely
cheese,
not. It's not the
yes.
best bread, but
For a grilled cheese, I would say so.
see, that's where we
Okay,
have
now
varying
that
opinions.
I can't judge because I have not had grilled cheese with sourdough bread.
That
Really?
sounds
What would
tasty.
That's like restaurant. Typically, all the restaurants uses like sourdough. You
I
ever
just
order grilled cheese
also
at a
don't.
restaurant?
Mm-mm. I never ordered grilled cheese from a restaurant.
Huh.
You got Panera
I
around you?
I do have a Panera around.
I've never been to Panera.
Don't. It's overpriced.
It's overrated. It's
No, I'm
overrated,
aware that's why I've
overpriced.
never been. I don't really go to a lot. There's a lot of fast food places I haven't been, and I probably won't ever. I mean, eventually, probably one day I'll go to Panera. Just not anytime soon. I'm not planning on it. I guess you know.
Understandable.
But I like brioche bread. I like the sweetness to it,
Ooh, I can understand brioche.
especially when you got some tomato bisque with it. You know, or like a red
like
bell
sweet
pepper
potato
soup.
bisque.
There was this so in high school, the culinary class in the trade school I went to, they would always make bread for people. Like you'd pay for it and they'd make it. Well, it was like this sweet loaf that they made. I forgot what it was called, but it was like the best bread I think I've ever had, and I'm
Was
so
it
sad I can't
brioche?
get it anymore. I don't know what a brioche is.
I feel like
Is
it
that
might
the
have been
bread that like
brioche.
overlaps each other?
No, no. I don't know what that bread's called. Oh, you're talking about the challah? Is that what it's called? Isn't the bread like? Are you talking about the braided bread? That's like a challah. I don't know
It's
how
like
it.
it's
I
like a
forgot
French
what the name.
braid or something.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of that like it's called like challah or something. Hold on. Let me look it up. Okay, it's spelled challah, but I have a feeling it's not pronounced that way. Hold on. Hallah. I feel like it's gonna be pronounced something different. It's like a Jewish bread. I feel like I'm butchering this really bad. Hold on. I already know. Challah bread pronunciation. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't want to watch this lady's long ass video. Can I just have it? Oh, wait, hold on.
Bread pronouns.
Alright, hold on,
We
hold on.
are looking at how to pronounce the name of this special bread in Jewish cuisine, usually braided and typically eaten on ceremonial occasions, such as Shabbat and major Jewish holidays. How do you go about pronouncing it? Challah.
Okay, really?
Challah.
Really? A whole 20-second build up for it to tell me that I was right? That was
Gotta make the
silly.
people wait.
I mean, 20 seconds is pretty wild.
How
That's
do
like.
you, how do you pronounce mayonnaise? Mayo de noche.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Horseradish
Horseradish
isn't
is
an
not an
instrument either.
instrument either. Oh, yeah.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Like that.
Good word. What's wrong with you?
Okay, we got wait.
I hate SpongeBob and Patrick.
Get out of my house. Anyway,
Krabby
I don't-
Patties, burgers. How do you guys like your burger buns?
toasted,
Oh,
Oh,
toasted
okay,
is the best
like
yet.
100% toasted.
okay, yeah, maybe I was really wrong with that. Yeah, I know I like them toasted too, but like, do you guys prefer like it's like a brioche bun or like what kind of buns do you guys like?
I
I don't
don't
want a
really have a
brioche. Isn't bad.
specific taste and bun for my burger. Not gonna lie.
No,
Toasted
I'm
first
not.
is good.
I ain't picky about shit.
I'm not picky about it, but if I have a preference.
I don't have preferences. I really don't have preferences. I just take a bun or a food or what. I'm not. I'm one of those people who will eat anything. I mean, if I don't like it, I won't touch it again. Like kale by itself without a salad or some crap like that.
See, I really like kale, and then I found out recently that it's bad for you. Which is crazy because it's always marketed like it's good, but it's actually very bad for you if eaten in like mass quantities or like just you can't just keep eating it every day like normal salad. It's really bad for you.
Well,
Wait.
we're not rabbits.
Well, okay, yeah, but isn't it kind of shocking that it's like it's advertised as this like superfood and like it's great for you, but it's really bad for you?
To me, it's not shocking at all. But
And it sounds like half of the food that's being sold in America.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's just American food. Like we're all used to eating chemicals at this point. I'm just talking about like vegetables at least.
You guys ever had like out of country foods?
no.
Yeah,
No. Like
I've had
Well,
kangaroo.
that shit is so fresh and so
we,
good.
we know you have, Taylor. So
I love kangaroo. Kangaroo is probably one of the most quote unquote exotic things I've had. I also have had quite a few other things though that's not from
I went
America.
to whenever I went to the Netherlands, there was this Danish dish that they served us, and it was so fresh and so good that I didn't want to leave just for their food.
I've
Like
never been
I
out the
loved every bit
country.
of it. Ever been out the country?
I've never been on a plane. I've never
What?
even been anywhere past all the states bordering the East Coast.
Really?
Okay, I did go to Tennessee. But yeah, I've only been
mean,
I've
that's
only
not
been to
really-
like
that's, like,
Florida,
right there, though.
Georgia. Yeah, I've only been to like Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, New Jersey, New York,
Oh wow.
Pennsylvania, and then Tennessee. That's all I've ever been to. I've never been on a plane. Never been out the country. So well, I did go to the Bahamas, the year
The
before
Bahamas?
last.
The
The
Bahamas.
Bahamas. I didn't mispronunciation. I did go
what's
to
a
the Bahamas
Bahama?
though. Yeah, I went to the Bahamas, but it was like storming, and I was only there for like literally a day. Not even a day. I went on a cheap $99 cruise. So that's the closest I've been to being out the country, and since it was like monsooning, the whole like ship ride, it was just like the whole ship was swaying back and forth really bad. It was a tiny little cruise ship because once again the cruise is $99. Um, so no, I haven't really tried too much exotic food besides like when I was working for that Michelin star chef and he made a lot of stuff, but his stuff was mainly French with an Asian twist, so I haven't really tried. I haven't even had Indian food. I was just telling Noah that earlier today. I've heard buttered chicken's great though. I want to try that.
Yes, that's what I had. It's so good. If you get it with some garlic naan, it is out of this world. It is so good. They're gonna ask you like to choose a spiciness level like 1 through 10. I'm not sure how your spice is. Like how you do with spice. Would you say it's good, bad?
Okay. I like spice. I love spice. I would if I didn't have autoimmune issues, I'd be getting 10s all the time. I have autoimmune issues, so I can only handle like a bit of it, or else your girl gets sick.
I don't have a gallbladder.
Wait, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah,
Really?
because my dad doesn't. So that's interesting.
What happened?
Nope.
Like,
Growing up, I drank a lot of
Yeah.
Monster, and
oh damn.
yeah, I like really up my digestive system, and so I ended up getting gallstones. And then one day, I woke up with like excruciating pains somewhere in my intestines, and so me and my mom we went to the ER, and they said, "Yeah, you have gallstones. You're having surgery tomorrow." I said, "Oh,
Dang.
all right."
Well, dang.
When did that happen? Like
Huh?
how old were you?
Was 2 years ago. I want to say. I think it was 2 years ago.
What?
It was
We
before
were
I moved to
friends with you
Colorado.
then. We were friends with you then. How did we not know this happened?
I didn't tell anybody.
That's
Well, damn.
crazy. Yeah, we were friends with you then. That's crazy. We're just now finding this out.
Well, damn.
I had surgery 3 years ago on my hand. The last time I had surgery. That was just like reconstructive surgery though. You guys
Well,
ever have any bad surgeries? Obviously me and Jackson have. Noah, Wisp, or Leo?
Nope.
The only surgery I've ever had was a tonsillectomy.
Leo, you've never had any kind of surgeries?
Nope.
Weren't you just a lucky little fella?
Do you wanna?
That's what.
Ever had any broken bones?
Do you
Are
wanna
you
give out a
threatening
kidney?
me?
The broken bones is a good question. I was actually going to ask that next. I'm sure you've had a
Yeah.
broken bone being in the military, right?
No.
What?
What?
No.
They call you
So you're
Bubba Wrap.
the healthiest human being on Earth?
Chair
No.
force for you.
Stub a toe?
That's first off, that's Air
I-
Force.
I'm-
That's not
I'm-
Army.
I'm joking. I said chair force. It was a joke. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't give a shit.
I mean, have you ever like pulled anything?
No.
Stub a toe?
What? You've never even like
I'm
pulled
the
a
toe.
hammy, man? Dude, you've had to have pulled a hammy at some point.
I mean, I've probably, well, I mean, maybe like a hamstring or something, but not seriously. Like a couple days, it's gone. But like
that's so
the worst,
crazy.
like the worst I've had is like, from what I remember, hell, this was like a month or month and a half ago. Like I slept wrong, and I had a pain for like 2.5 weeks on my lower back. That was it, and it's gone. I don't really have any or have had any major injuries.
That's wild to me. That's actually like crazy.
I can't. Funny thing is, I can't even answer that. I just
I've-
haven't.
I've broken my collarbone twice in the same week.
How the did
What?
you do that?
In the same week?
Doing
Yeah, in the
what?
same week. So
You guys went
doing what?
cartwheels.
so no, it was in elementary school, and I was in 5th grade. There's this kid named Antonio who I didn't like, and
No.
I was chasing him around. He did something, and so I went to go chase him, and I tripped and I slid in the gym, and I slammed my collarbone into the bottom bleacher, like the bottom step bleacher, and went to the hospital and everything, and they were like, they were basically just said, just try not to move it at all. So I had to like have my arm in a cast and everything for my collarbone, and then about 2 days later was whenever I tripped and fell again and broke it even more.
Lucky you.
Is that the only bone you've broken?
Now I fractured my hand. I don't know, is a fracture and a break the same thing? Or
I think a fracture's like a
'Cause I
crack,
know-
right?
Fracture is a partial break.
Yeah.
Where like as in a break, so usually like break in
Okay.
half, full clean break.
well, I've broken my collarbone, I fractured my hand, I've fractured my ankle.
How did you do that?
Ankle, I have no idea. I don't remember the ankle. That was a long ass time ago. I used to play soccer, so it could have been through there. I just know that it happened. The hand, on the other hand, was whenever I punched a brick wall. That was back
Nice.
whenever my anger issues were fucking top notch.
Oh, well, I
Um,
think
I remember I had like a whole intervention with the doctor. He was like, if you don't get your anger issues figured out, then it could get really bad for your future. And I was like, okay.
that's
He was like,
that's
maybe don't
some
punch
that's-
walls.
that's some common sense knowledge right there.
Okay, hold on, Jackson. I've
Okay.
never broken a bone, but I got really mad one time and I punched a fucking wall and got a boxer fracture in my hand too.
Yo.
That's what's up.
Yo,
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
got
up. See, you get
really
it.
really mad. I put a big old dent. You can see all of my knuckles. Like I put a big dent in the wall, and then here's the thing. I was 16. I remember it very clearly. I got very mad, and I don't get angry and like want to throw hands or anything like that. Like I'm not like that anymore. Even if I get mad now, I would never do something stupid like this. But I don't know what like went off in my fucking teenage mind, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna punch this wall. I got very, very mad. I got in an argument with my mom or something like that. And anyways, I went and this is after work one day, and I went and I punched the wall. I didn't think anything of it. It hurt. My hand was numb for a bit, but like I didn't think anything of it.
What was
So
it? Was it drywall or metal
yeah,
or
it was drywall.
drywall's
There
kind of
was
easy to punch through, honestly.
there was solid wood behind it though.
Oh well, never
Oh,
mind.
you punched a stud.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The house is built in the 1800s. It's built very well. So yeah, I punched. Anyways, the next day I couldn't move my hand, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, all right, well, I did something stupid. Now here's the consequences. So, anyways, I like continue throughout the day. Can't move my hand. My hand, by the way, like my whole wrist was swollen to the size of a like a baseball. It was swollen. I couldn't move my hand. It was very, very painful. And then I worked at a pizza place at the time. So after I got off of high school, and then I went to the pizza place, I had to like roll dough with my hand, everything like that. So then I kept using my hand. And I still wasn't gonna say anything to my mom. So I went and I bought a brace at like Walgreens or something and put it on. And I just kept that brace on for like a solid like 2 months. In my hand still being like in like mass amounts of pain every single day for those 2 months. And then I eventually like the pain wasn't going away. And I went into my mom, was like, this is what's going on. And mom got really, really mad. But she went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, dude, you like it's been 2 months. You've let this thing heal up wrong. Like I would have put you in a cast. But like you've let it healed up wrong. And to this day, if I overuse my hand or like lift heavy stuff, my wrist will swell up really big. So I permanently f***ed up my wrist. So don't punch walls, kids. Don't do that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Also,
that.
oh,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I punched a window through blinds once.
Did you break it?
Yeah, did
Yo,
you break it?
I broke it
Did you cut
because
your
what
hand?
happened? No, it was through blinds. It was through the blinds, so I didn't cut anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, what happened was I got a. What was this? Actually, it was like 10 years ago from now. From now, uh, I had a security job at the time, and what happened was what was it? Oh yeah, no, I was at a post with somebody, and that's the coworker said I can go, and I did. I left because our time was up or whatever. We were waiting for the other shift, but he was gonna stay there until the other ones got there. So he told me I can go, and then I got there, and then one of our bosses called me and said, "I need you to bring your stuff in tomorrow. You're fired," or whatever the case was. And I didn't sit there. I didn't think about it because I said, he said that, and I kind of just hung up after we were talking, and I didn't think, and I got pissed off after I got off the phone, and I ended up punching the damn kitchen window in, or out, excuse me, and like a minute after I did that, he calls me and says, "Oh no, you're fine, you're fine. He told you can go." I'm like, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I could have said that, but this was when I was like, what, 20? This was when I was like 24, 25. I was still naive and didn't have a backbone. But
Wow, we're a real bright group of people, huh? All of us have
yeah,
punched something
yeah.
we shouldn't have.
seems
Well,
like
Noah.
seems,
No, go
seems
ahead,
like
Buzz.
it.
Yeah.
But no, I had to call the maintenance and have them put the new window in. I think it was like a day later or something. I think it was the same day because I don't think I waited a day for it. But they came the same day, and I lied. I said I tripped and my elbow hit it.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I mean, they
I'd be
don't
lying
care.
too.
I
I would
mean, they
lie
don't
too.
care. Yeah, they don't care. I
Military.
mean, they still replaced it, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that window was thin too. So I can't. I'm not gonna try and punch a window again. But that was years ago. But I get. I do have anger issues sometimes, but I could, because I've actually punched through a drywall before, and that was
Yep.
years after that.
I punched through my downstairs drywall like 2-3 months ago.
Because drywall's easy as hell to punch through.
Oh yeah,
What the
dude.
hell are you punching?
drunk.
Okay, I thought we were all past this. Oh, you were drunk. Okay.
I was
I
drunk
say-
and I read something on my phone that pissed me off, and I turned around, just fucking swung, hit the drywall, saw that there was a hole there, and I remember I covered it with my hand and was like, "Oh my god, I did not just do that." While both my roommate and his friend were standing there, just dying laughing at the whole situation.
I mean, drywall is
Yeah.
really, really easy to replace. Luckily,
Yeah,
hmm
and
like it's
when
super
well,
easy.
they just patch it up. But I also lied and said the same thing years later about drywall too. I tripped and hit my elbow.
Man, dude, your elbows are fucking deadly.
Yeah, dude's just
Well, the
over here
thing-
lying about his elbows 24/7.
but the thing is, when they get angry, like I was having an argument with a girl I was with at the time. This was years ago, like 7 years ago, whatever. But we were living together, and I got pissed off, and I punched the damn drywall, and I had to tell maintenance or that maintenance I tripped once again. So
They're just
Oh
sit there,
no,
just like,
help me, step maintenance! I slipped.
basically,
Noah, have you punched anything? You're the only one who hasn't said. Have you ever punched anything? I feel like you're gonna be a no.
Punched anything to like put a hole in a wall or anything? No.
Like, have you just been angry and you've punched something?
Like things that aren't breakable, yeah. Or like
Okay. So you have punched.
won't
What
cost me
was it?
money.
What was it?
A punching bag.
So,
Oh.
okay, I wasn't expecting to
you
be
pussy
like that.
bitch.
I was sitting there thinking like, oh, I punched like a vase or some shit. I don't know. I was expecting something besides a punching bag.
you don't punch a vase, you throw a vase.
I would know. I would punt it for sure.
Punt kick it. Okay, I like that. I like that. No, I mean that was the first and last time I think I've ever hit something out of anger. Like I can't foresee myself being that angry nowadays to like want to punch a hole through. I didn't even want to punch a hole through. I was just mad, and I felt like punching something because I was a teenager, and that's just what teenagers do. They do stupid shit.
Yeah.
They do.
And
Yeah.
It's
this
really
was-
funny. Whenever I explain to people that I fractured my hand, they like, "How did you do that?" I'm just like, "I fought a wall and the wall won." Like,
Oh, I don't tell people about that story. I don't let people know that I punched a wall because like it's kind of embarrassing. Like it's like wow, I was that fucking stupid. I was that person, man. I got so angry I punched a wall like a dumb idiot.
everybody punches a wall here and there.
I mean, I've only
Except
ever
for
done it
Noah.
once. I don't think I'll ever. Yeah, except for Noah, I don't think I'll ever be doing it again. Yeah, I mean,
doubt
props
I'd
to
beat
people
my
who
ass
want
up
to
for
do
a hole in
that.
a wall.
I'm not saying that I'm not doing it again,
I
but
not
definitely
saying
don't
I'm
think I
not,
could put a
but
hole in the wall.
I just have
Or
to be
no,
I have to be
nowadays.
pissed off.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say I'm never going to.
I just can't foresee myself getting that angry. Like, I don't know. If I get really angry, I just kind of get quiet. I'll shut down. I don't really, I can't foresee myself getting angry enough now to, like, go and punch something, you know?
She gets angry and goes to the corner and starts plotting revenge.
If I get, and I haven't truly been, like, extremely angry in a very long time. It's been a very, very, like, I'll get mad, I'll get aggravated, but, like, getting, like, genuine, like, pure, like, hatred, anger, I haven't been like that in a very long time. But, like, you'll know, like, yeah, you would know. The minute
I
it
would hope
happened,
I
but I
wouldn't.
can't foresee it happens. Oh, yeah, when I get, like, genuinely mad, I, like, shut down. I start seeing red, like, I don't know. It's been so long. I don't even know what would happen now. I can't like. There's nothing that's gonna make me like genuinely mad or angry right now. I don't think currently.
Calm
But
down.
I'm sure that yeah. I don't. That makes me aggravated getting told to calm down when I'm not like aggravated. But like that still is not gonna make me like seeing red like genuine anger. It's not gonna do that.
even to the point where she had to tell me, "Jackson, you need to stop."
She told me the same thing.
Oh well, I mean, I'll let people know. Like if you're gonna do something on purpose, like to aggravate me, then I'm definitely gonna say, hey, like you're
No,
fucking aggravated. Like I'll retaliate back.
the funny thing is,
What's your score?
the funny thing is, I didn't know that. This was like a month ago, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like, calm down. And I'm like, Jackson must have told him that I get like really mad when people like tell me to calm down when I'm like, because I wasn't even mad about something. I was like excited about something. He's like, calm down, I fucking hate being told calm down.
Well, I was doing that jokingly, but you can't tell through a freaking word.
No,
on the
you
screen.
can't. Oh, well, like obviously it's always meant as a joke. I feel like when people tell you to calm down, most of the time it's always meant as a joke, but I don't know what it is. It's just something that makes me so
Oh no, it
unbelievably
was
mad.
because you were doing good in Marvel Rivals. That's
Oh
what it was.
yeah, it wasn't even anything bad. It wasn't like I was bitching about something. I was like so excited I was doing good, and you're like, calm down. I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro's
Yeah.
shitting on my parade, and it was pissing me off.
Oh yeah.
Nobody wants to
Yeah,
parade
dude, getting
shit
an
on,
ace
you
isn't
know?
even that cool.
I don't even know what happened. I think we were just having like a real. Oh wait, no, yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, it was
Like I
something
don't know
about.
what I was excited about. I'm sure I could
No,
look
I
back at the
think
chat history, but I don't care enough.
no,
It
it
might have
was
been in a
some.
recording session.
No, you were either that or you were. I believe it was you did a good. You had a good score, and I was messing around saying, "Calm down."
I can't remember. But
Pretty
either
sure
way,
that's what it
yeah, I
was.
don't like being told to calm down. Like it's just a pet peeve. I have a few pet peeves, so that's the one currently that comes to mind. I mean, do you guys have any pet peeves that like will like piss you off like immediately?
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, it cut off. Whispering.
Oh, like ASMR.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you.
ASMR pisses me off so
I
much.
fucking hate ASMR too.
Oh
Like,
my God.
we've already had this conversation, but yeah,
I know, but somebody
can't
brought it up and
stand.
now I'm pissed again.
Yeah, ASMR is one of those things where it will like just the idea of it makes me aggravated, but
I want to
it's
punch
not like
something now.
it's not like unbelievable anger. It's just like, man, that, you know, like I can't stand it. Like it's so the more I think about it, the more I get aggravated. I don't like
But
ASMR.
well, pet peeves. I don't really have any. I mean, I probably do. I just can't think of any right now.
I don't like lying. Lying makes me very angry.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously,
It's like a pet peeve.
most people don't like that.
Yeah, but ironically enough, most people do lie, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So, ironically enough, most people don't like it, but most people do it. Noah,
yeah, but
any
if
pet peeves,
someone,
Jackson?
no,
What are we talking about? What, in terms of lying, or like
Like
are
no,
we
just in
talking about
terms of like something that like makes you angry, pet peeve.
Not particularly.
I've never heard you getting mad.
Noah's a
Who,
very
me?
calm guy.
I think the only time I've ever heard Noah get mad is whenever we're playing Marvel Rivals.
Noah's
Oh
like very
yeah.
calm.
That's not even mad. That's just
That's
conflicted.
about all I really get mad at. Is just like games. Is just because I want to win, and it's just like anything that brings a competitive spirit to me is gonna make me mad. But for the most part, I don't really ever get mad at anything.
Is there something you could think of, like off the top of your head, that like you know has made you extremely angry in the past couple of years, or like something that's just like I don't know, teed you off, and you still think about it from time to time?
Um. Well, I mean, of course, like the fallout with my ex, but um, anything else that's like made me boiling red mad? No, not particularly.
Really? I mean, like I said, I haven't had anything like that in a couple of years either, where something's like made me genuinely mad. But I'm surprised to hear that nothing's really stood out and pissed you off recently.
I mean, of course, it's like minor inconveniences, but nothing that's gonna like up my whole day over.
Or something like road rage with minor inconveniences.
No, I don't even get mad on the road really.
Really, I get some bad road. Okay. Let me rephrase that. I used to
Well,
get really
okay.
bad road rage,
I
like
might be like,
really
I'm
bad.
not gonna like honk my horn at anybody or like flip people off or like roll down my window and try to talk shit to somebody or anything like that. But like, I might just be like in my car and be like, wow, look at this dumbass. Like, you can turn right or just
Oh
stuff
well,
like
yeah,
that.
same. I'm not gonna start beef with people on the road. People are crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
basically.
yeah.
Like oh yeah. So my brother, I think I might have told some of you guys this, but I haven't. Going back to like just road rage, something that just came to mind. So my brother, he just turned 18 last year, and this happened like right after he turned 18. So he was still like he still is. He's young, just barely an adult. And anyways, this guy driving a brand new 2024. It was like a Mustang, like a bright red Mustang. My brother, I don't know what he was doing, but he was with a friend,
Oh, I
and
remember this.
yeah, he hit the guy because the guy went to make a turn. My brother didn't slow down. He didn't like total the car or anything like that. It was just like a he hit the back. You know what I'm talking about, fender bender. But anyways, my brother, 18, very very young. His first instinct was like to call my parents, and then they called the police or whatever. This happened literally like a minute away from my parents' house. Too. It was like right in front of a Walgreens. But the guy, he went freaking ballistic. He got out of his car, and my brother drives like he drives a really, really old truck, and so like it's like solid metal. Like it's an old truck. It was built well, it was built strong, it was built sturdy, old trucks. Anyways, this guy got out of his little car. He was fine. And he started like punching and beating my brother's car down, like just punching it to the point where
Oh,
like
you have
his
okay. Yeah, I
knuckles were
remember.
like his knuckles were raw. It was spraying blood everywhere on my brother's car. He was like punching and putting dents into and this solid metal. He was putting dents in this, and he was like threatening to kill my brother and all this stuff. Like he started spazzing out. He was threatening to kill him and all this stuff. And like at this point, like a big crowd had drawn together because like this dude's just freaking the out. Like it's a fender bender, it is what it is. But he was threatening to like kill them and all that stuff. So yeah, you want to talk about some crazy people are crazy. Like just a random fender bender. Like I mean that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, but like the fact that you got out of your car, you started threatening to kill like these young kids because this is a grown ass dude, and then you're punching his vehicle so much so that you're like putting dents in it and you're splattering blood everywhere because your knuckles are that raw. Like absolute like crazy unhinged lunatic. And so my brother got charges for like hitting him with his car, obviously, but the dumbass that got out of his car and threw a fit, then he got multiple new charges because he got out and started damaging another person's property and then was making death threats and all that stuff and trying to go through with them. And so it turned into like this big court case and everything like that. And so yeah, dude caught multiple charges. But yeah, people are just like crazy stupid.
Oh, speaking of charges, sorry. We had this dude who got pulled over, and he had 4.5 pounds of meth in his car.
Where was he going with it?
I have no clue, but he definitely got charged with like intention to sell or something. What was it? I don't even know his charges, but yeah, no, he got caught with 4.5 pounds.
Bye bye.
I mean, obviously that's a lot, and maybe my viewpoint on drugs is a little warped because like I don't know much about them, but like typically when I'm thinking of like a mass drug dealer, like how much would that like, how many drugs would you need to be considered like mass? Like think of like Breaking Bad.
Well, 4.5 being sold correctly was about 200 to $250,000.
Okay, so it's not like a really massive threat compared to those who have like millions of dollars in drug money. I mean, that's still a lot.
They don't gotta pay taxes on that stuff.
Yeah, honestly, though, doesn't it sound appealing? Like you don't gotta pay taxes.
It was like, oh yeah, I can make millions upon millions. Oh, and you're telling me I don't have to pay 2.5 million back in taxes? Sign me up.
You're telling me I
Basically.
could.
Basically.
telling me I could be a hooker. I have to pay taxes.
This is a fact.
I don't know why I kept instead of saying what. Why can't I think of the word? I keep wanting to say a fucking prostate, but it's not.
Prostitute?
Prostitute?
Yeah, prostitute.
A prostate. Yep.
I know what a prostate is. I don't know why,
You ever
but I
seen
couldn't
these
think of the word
prostates on the side of the street?
prostitute.
Dude, these prostates out here, bro.
Oh, wild.
They don't have to pay taxes either.
Absolutely.
Some of them don't. I don't think. Right?
What a prostate?
I wouldn't know. I am
No,
not
not
a
prostate. A
prostitute. I'll get my business started and I'll let you know. But
Some of them prostitutes might be making their prostates work overtime though. They get that bag.
you gotta do what you
So
gotta do.
yeah, I guess some prostates are involved. Like you never know. You never know. There could be some prostates at work. But yeah, I kept wanting to say prostitute, but for some reason I just kept thinking of the word prostate. I'm like, why the hell is the word prostate come to mind? I don't know.
About that time.
It's about that time, guys. Go get your
Whoa.
lubed up finger up your ass.
No, I'm not there yet. I don't want to be. Thank you.
You're not there yet. Wait, when's the
I
age
don't
to
wanna be.
start that? I thought that started like once you become an adult. I don't know much about prostate
I
exams,
think
obviously.
I heard that men are supposed to start getting those when they're in their like 40s.
Really?
40s or 50s.
When Okay, men get
I was about to say, because,
their
like, pap smears for, like, which are, like, the equivalent for ladies, those start, like, in your 20s. Those start early.
The American Cancer Society recommends that men at average risk of prostate cancer begin screening at age 50.
That's crazy. So you guys haven't, none of y'all have had a finger up your ass yet.
No.
That's wild. I've had multiple fingers in my vagina, but, you know, I guess whatever. From OBGYNs. That's crazy. You guys don't have to deal with that till
Yeah.
you're 50,
Yeah,
but, like,
okay.
females have to
Yeah.
deal. You know, honestly though, let's be real. Let's be real. When ladies when ladies have kids, like, their whole vagina is, like, just out there in front of the doctors in the emergency room with, like, a kid being shitted out. You guys don't even have to risk your finger up your ass until you're in your 50s. Kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm protecting my asshole for the years to come.
See, that's confusing me though, because
Yeah,
my
I was
dad's
gonna
not even
say.
in his 50s, and I know he's had a few prostate exams.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think
No, no. I know that's not the case. Maybe the age used to be different. I don't know. I know with, like, the OBGYN, they want to, like, test you. Like, with mine, at least, you shouldn't really need many, like, every year. But it's, like, every couple of years or so. But she likes to do it every year for new patients, so I've gone the past couple of years, just so she can get, like, I don't know, like, what's your average, you know, that kind of thing. I wonder if prostate exam people do that, too. Whatever they're called. What are prostate doctors? Like, what kind of doctors are those? Like, females, it's OBGYN, but, like, I don't know what the male equivalent is.
No clue.
Gynecologist? No, that ain't it.
that's all it is.
Wouldn't it? Would it be
It's not Jen, it's gynecologist.
It's gynecologist. I know. I don't know what. Listen, I am struggling. Gynecologist, and then that's for women too. What's a male doctor that? Hold on. Who gives prostate exams? Okay, hold on.
Proctologist.
Yeah.
Oh, it says urologist.
Oh, I thought it was
Urologist.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay, I've been to a
proctologist.
urologist.
I thought it was proc.
Is it not
But-
proc?
Then for me, okay, here I'll show you what my results have pulled up.
What's up with
Oh,
you and
no,
doing that?
What was it, that one guy we played Valorant with, and
Proctology
he's like, whoever did that shit, you could do that in my asshole.
No, that video is old. It was last year. No, like 2 years ago.
I forgot what his name was. I feel like his name was like Greasy or something like that. It was a weird name.
No, that wasn't me doing that. That was me doing this. That.
Well, I mean, hopefully you guys may your rectums not have may your rectums not have cancer anytime soon, I guess.
Thanks, Taylor.
I just don't want
You're
cancer at
welcome.
all, realistically.
Well, you know, and all of us want to win the lottery, but that's not happening either now, is it?
Okay, really?
To be fair, with the American diet, because I mean, I don't really know too much on the stats, but you have to admit, like, a lot of the food we eat is probably the reason why cancer is so high in Americans.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, I mean, I could be wrong about that, but, like, the cancer rates are a lot higher than what they used to be, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would think if anything, it's gone down. What has it not?
You haven't been paying attention.
I could have swore it's gone through the roof. I mean, people, like, used to never get cancer, and now it's like
I was like,
It's
cancer.
I know
widespread,
that
like-
treatments have gotten better.
Oh, it's like everywhere you
I mean,
turn.
treatments have gotten better.
Everywhere you turn, it's like, oh, a bump here, ooh, a bump here, ooh, a bump there, ooh, a bump here.
I'm looking at which
That's-
one who has which country has the highest cancer rate. I feel like it's gonna be Germany. Oh, it's the United
Almost
States.
Chernobyl?
Okay. I was
Why would you say
thinking I was
Germany?
sitting there thinking it was people near Chernobyl, but nope, it's the United States.
Did you say you had a feeling it was Germany?
I don't know why I thought it was Germany or I thought it was someone that lived near Chernobyl, but it's the United States. Wow.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed? Yeah, we're leading in cancer.
Yeah,
Let's
we're leading-
go!
Yeah,
USA number one.
We're leading in everything.
Yeah, we want to be the leader in all
Yeah,
leaderboards,
obesity
good
rates,
or bad.
cancer,
I
horrible
don't mean the
food,
good
chemicals
stuff.
consumption.
The good stuff. The good.
Good kush.
I got done watching a Vine earlier.
What are the
About,
dollar
like,
store, how
cancer?
good could it be?
Watching a Vine?
I was watching Vine compilations. It's the dollar store. How good could it be?
Let's see. I'm looking up U.S. cancer rates and trends. Have cancer rates and mortality rates changed over time? Let's see.
Cancer's trending. I gotta hop on the bandwagon.
Okay, according to NCI data, 2024 had over 2 million new cancer cases. That's crazy.
That's
Let's see.
stupid. That is. Wait a minute.
I'm not really
When
getting too
I
much from
was
it.
a young
I don't have
boy.
time to read it, but
Wait
I
a
will
minute.
say it makes sense that the cancer rates are going up. It really is, because all of us are like people who have it genetically now, and then those people are breeding with new people that also have it genetically, and then it's just creating big cancer balls, and like not only that, but like obviously as the world already knows, we eat nothing but fucking chemicals, and like we have some of the worst diets ever because literally everything in America is processed. Like nothing's even natural. Not even our fruits and vegetables are really natural anymore.
I had some grass the other day. It was pretty natural.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we can go to like all grass diets, like grass fed, like the cows. It probably would be healthier than half of America's food. But like, yeah, I mean, the cancer rates are insane. I know firsthand that rates have gotten better. Not rates. Treatments have gotten better. But like, I think the rates are just they're still beating like how good treatment's gotten. And I say that from experience because I had cancer when I was 7. It was melanoma, and when I first had melanoma, the first option, and keep in mind that melanoma was in my ring finger. So it was in my ring finger, not anywhere near like it was in my finger. The doctors originally, when they first found out, and it took forever for them to find out I had melanoma, by the way, they were like running tests. They were like, what the fuck is going on? Like they saw it was in a perfect straight black line, which, cancer does weird stuff. It was like someone took a ruler and a Sharpie and drew like a straight black line on my finger. Like it was a perfect black line. They thought I had smashed my nail because it was mainly started out my nail beds. They thought I smashed my nail into a like a door or something like that. So like it took forever for them to even figure out it was cancer. But when the doctors first found out I had cancer, they originally wanted to cut off my whole arm. Then they wanted to just cut off my hand. And then eventually they were like, we're just going to cut off your finger. And luckily at the time, and this is back in like 2007, they decided instead of just cutting off limbs, they would try, digging in there and manually pulling it all out, which is what they did. I've had to have a few reconstructive stuff done to it, but yeah, I almost lost limbs, so like it's definitely cancer stuff's definitely improved, but as for like the stuff growing, like nobody in my family used to get cancer. Then my uncle died from stage 4 brain cancer last year. My grandma had cancer the year before that, breast cancer. My mom's had liver and kidney cancer. My dad's had melanoma. I've had melanoma. And then I had a DNA test done recently for cancers, and they said there's some kind of genetic mutation, so I gotta go with like a DNA specialist to fully figure out what's going on. I'm not at risk for anything right now, but it's it's DNA, it's genetic in me now. That's why I had cancer, melanoma specifically, which is a very rough case of skin cancer. It's one of the more deadlier ones, more intense ones. That's genetic. 7-year-olds just don't get cancer like that, especially melanoma. I was only the second case in the United States, the whole United States at the time, to ever have that type of melanoma at that young of an age. The other girl had it in her leg, from my understanding, if I'm remembering that correctly, but I was a rare case. And
God
it's not
damn.
rare anymore. It's not rare anymore. Like, that's not a rare thing. I was a rare thing. It's not rare anymore. It's, like, absolutely insane how much, like, cancer is rapidly growing in citizens, I guess. And I was gonna say, like, in America, but I'm sure it's worldwide, but America, now we know America's leading in it.
Let it grow, let it grow.
Yeah, no, I don't think we want to let it grow.
Oh, yeah, I think like the guy at the end of the movie where he was like, "Let it die,
Let it die,
grow."
let it
Let it
die,
die,
let
let
it
it die.
shrivel
I mean,
away.
hopefully treatment continues to get better. My hand's permanently up from surgery. I've gone through a lot of trials and errors with it, and my hand's still in pretty good shape. But not everyone
Next
was
time you lose a game, you should just
lucky.
blame it on that.
Well, sometimes it actually does affect real life, ironically enough. You never realize how much you. I will tell you this. I'll be the first person to tell you this. You never realize how much your nails actually protect your hands until you don't have a nail. Because like I said, the cancer is in my nail beds and part of my fingers, so they've completely removed my nail beds. I don't have a nail on my ring finger. I haven't had one since I was 7. You never know how much your nail protects your hand until you don't have a nail. It is insane.
Yeah.
I hit my little nub all the time. It fucking hurts. You slam it into something. It hurts so bad. Not only that. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I haven't hit my toe in a while.
I'm telling you, man, the nails are great. Let me go ahead and tell you, nails are great. My skin is so thin on my finger, where my nail used to be. If I were to get a paper cut, you would see the bone. That's how thin the skin is, and the skin, I had to be skin graft on. So like I have another part of where they took a skin graft around my hand. Like you never realize how much you miss your nail until you don't have a nail. I promise you, it helps you out so much.
Ew.
Ew, yeah, it's nasty. It's how my fucking hand is.
Ew.
It's deformed. It's permanently deformed. Like, I'm gonna talk about it. You wouldn't be able to tell, though, unless they told you. Like,
Probably not, no.
Noah and Jackson see me in person. If I didn't tell you guys this, you wouldn't know. I get to really inspect my hand. It's been so long since all that happened. It's just a nub now.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
probably.
wouldn't know either if you were missing an arm, so it's all good.
I would fucking not. Dude, I don't know what I would do. Like, I would be very upset if I was missing a limb. I don't think a finger I would mind too much. You know, honestly, I feel like I'd be more upset about losing my hand than I would, like, be losing, like, a foot or something.
I'd be okay with losing a leg.
Yeah, she'd be like, how
Why
else am I
would you-
supposed to grip my mouse now?
Why would you?
No more
Why would
Marvel
you-
Rivals.
Why would you be? Why would you be okay with losing a leg?
No. Oh, okay. You're talking to him.
I'm talking to Jackson.
Hmm?
Why would you be okay losing a leg?
Prosthetic legs look pretty cool.
No, you're one of those people.
Well, if you just lost a foot, they were like, let's give you a peg leg.
Yeah, but when the zombie apocalypse comes, you're gonna be when you can't oil up your leg, you know? No
Okay, but
repairs.
then he could just take it off and then just beat other zombies with it.
Yeah, dude, he
wait.
could have like a sword hidden in it, like leg sword.
On
He
guard.
just be on guard, lifts his leg up and starts like doing karate
Few
kicks with
Pirates
his
of the
leg.
Caribbean music.
You know, Wiley's laying on the ground being eaten.
He can still slice him up. You need to get out of a tough situation and just, his foot goes
Take
back
the leg
into the
off.
leg and a sword comes out and it's like a peg leg but with a sword. A katana.
Just start doing like ninja moves, start cutting all those zombies' heads off.
You have to be really flexible for that though, because you have to be standing on one foot with like your head, my bad, not your head, your leg really, really high in the air.
Hell yeah.
Are you flexible enough for that, Jackson?
But I may be big, but I'm pretty flexible. I found that shit
Can you
out.
lift your leg above your head?
I think.
What?
I'm not gonna try right now.
No, like standing on one leg, like not laying down, like standing on one leg, and you take your other leg and lift it. Okay, then you're not flexible enough right now to do the sword head chop off thing with your leg sword. So you gotta work on that. You gotta work on that. Yeah, you gotta work on that. Get a pair of ice skates. It'll make good work practice. That way, when you lose your leg, you're prepared.
Lord,
I mean, I think it's a good backup plan.
probably.
Or I can just use my guns.
Or that, yeah.
That's
that
overrated.
works.
Okay, but how about this? No arms and no leg.
No, the fuck.
That
No
wouldn't
arms
work.
and no leg. What you gonna do now? You can have a cannonball leg, like a pirate.
I think I'd rather kill myself.
Honestly, at that point, I think I'd want to die too. I couldn't just be a torso. I'd be very upset about that.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, like, okay. Iron lungs. You guys know what the iron lungs are?
Yeah.
I don't think the practice isn't in use anymore. I think the last guy, like, there's still one
He's
guy in the
alive.
world.
A
Yeah,
number of
there's
years
one
ago.
guy in the world on the iron lungs. At that point,
still
if
on
you had
it?
to be put on, yeah, I think so. Hold on.
I could have sworn he died a couple years ago.
Did he?
Yeah. It was a white
I
guy.
thought I saw like a documentary about him.
I
Yeah,
did
I'm pretty
too, but
sure
I-
like he had like a power outage or something, and then he died.
Oh, yep. As of 2024, after the death of Paul Alexander, the only patient in the United States. Wait, hold on, what?
He died last
no,
year?
no. Okay, no. There was 2 more. All right, so as of 2024, after the death of Paul Alexander, only one patient in the U.S., Martha Lillard, is still using the iron lungs.
I could never do that.
I would just kill me. Just kill me. I'm not even gonna lie. Just
What am
kill
I
me.
gonna do? Like
You literally just lay there in a metal bin doing nothing.
like I get to sleep. All right, you could do this. You could put me to sleep, and it's the same result.
Yeah, basically.
I could never.
They could walk for a short period of time outside of it, right? If I remember correctly, they had like a few minutes they could be out of it a day, I believe. But like at that point,
I'm not the doctor.
yeah, you wouldn't even have muscles at that point. You probably wouldn't even be able to really walk. Just put me up. Just kill me. I would probably ask for death at that point. Like, just I don't even see the point in that.
I wouldn't want that crap either.
I don't know how that. There. Let me go ahead and tell you, there are some brave souls. Like, I don't get me wrong, I like living, but like, I don't know if I would.
I like living that
live
much.
like that. Like, oh wait, hold on. They got Tesla robots now, or just the robots. You can have them tend to you. So like, you in a game, you just have the robot do it for you. You mind control them. Would you still want to die?
JJK?
I'd probably still want to die. Yeah.
Call me
This sounds like
Mechamaru.
Cyberpunk.
Basically.
I was talking to Noah earlier about Kai Sinad. He has a robot. Have you guys seen the videos of him?
I don't like him.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
I like him. I think
There's, like,
he
nothing
acts
against
way
him.
too dramatic on purpose. Like it's just like his brand. But I believe underneath all that, he seems like he's like a really genuinely like nice guy.
Oh yeah, he seems cool.
Ooh.
Kai Sinad. You don't know who it is. You don't know any streamers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we've mentioned him before.
No.
Is it
I don't know
Sinad?
who that
Is it Sinad or Sinad? How is
Sinad.
it?
Yeah, Sinat.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Noah though. He got a robot like a while back, and there's like this video of them just like knocking it back
Bullying
and
the
forth.
fuck out of it.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is why AI is gonna kill us. This is why the robots are gonna come and kill us. I swear.
Well,
I would rather not deal with that kind of. I think I've had a conversation with a coworker the other day about this. How I'd rather deal with a zombie apocalypse than like robot takeover type stuff.
It depends on the
Really?
zombies.
Well, I mean, yeah, if we're talking like World War Z or like Left 4 Dead kind of stuff, maybe robots.
Those are completely two different those are two completely different zombies.
Well, it's not like we're gonna know what kind
Exactly,
of
but-
zombies happen if the zombie apocalypse were to happen. Like we gotta think
No.
about the
If
broader
Walking Dead,
views.
I could deal.
Well, yeah, Walking Dead's fine. I'm talking about DayZ or whatever he was talking about. Those are the ones where they run and shit and all the other crap. No,
What about the Last of Us zombies?
That's in between.
Mm.
That's literally in between.
I feel like those are honestly everything that we're saying trumps the Walking Dead zombies by far.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah, for
Walking
sure.
Dead, all they do
Could be
is
that Resident
it's
Evil.
Yeah, it's in the freaking name. To be fair, Resident Evil, then that's not zombies. That's infected mutations.
I don't know if I would prefer zombie apocalypse over robot takeover, because here's the thing with the robot takeover, like they're not gonna kill, like they might turn us into slaves, or I don't know, they might do something. I don't think they're gonna kill us right off the bats. With zombies, the whole world's gonna shut down. You're not gonna have any power. There's gonna be no source of food, which I guess with the robot, no, we would be like pets at that point. They would still grow food, that way we would still be able to eat and live, or at least some of us. The zombie apocalypse, then people start like not being able to get necessities. People can't fend for themselves. More of the world population would probably die off than with the like a robot takeover.
Some people just shouldn't be around anymore.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, it would really knock off the weak ones, but let's be realistic here. Most people of a zombie apocalypse, if it was to happen tomorrow, most people would die very fast. A lot of people do not have any survival. None of them. Most people do not have survival skills anymore.
I'd die.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The robot apocalypse, you have a higher chance of surviving. Maybe if you weren't a piece of shit to an AI. I stay nice to that shit. Now, I'm not even mean to him. I'm not mean. I don't like have any issues with AI or stuff
I
like
tell
that. Okay.
Alexa to shut up a lot.
I mean, I tell her to shut up, and I tell the My AI guy on Snapchat to shut up because I don't like them. But that's because Snapchat forces it at the top of my, like, friends list. And, like, I just think that's ass. But, like, I don't know. I'm always nice to AI in case the AI takes over, which everyone's like, that's impossible. But
Definitely not
that's
possible.
that's definitely a fear of mine, like robot takeover. So when I saw that video of Kai, I was in there. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get killed first. Swear.
I remember that stream that I was in.
Have you seen the
Like
videos of him with his robot? Besides like beating it up,
No.
they have a weird relationship. He put like a do rag on it and it was walking around like. Oh, it asked Kai at one point. It was like, "Yo, I want to be a Twitch streamer" or something like that. He was like, "Chat," or so he started talking to chat like this AI robot. Like I don't know, it's way too person like. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me nervous, especially with them beating it up. It makes me very nervous.
I'd be nervous too.
I mean, that's a good question though. Wisp, would you be more afraid of the zombie apocalypse or robot takeover?
I don't know. Either or, in my opinion.
So
Because I
you
don't
don't really
really.
are
Because
scared of more than the other.
What?
You're not scared of one more than the other?
They each have pros and cons.
Okay. Jackson?
No, zombies. 100%.
Really? Wait, no,
Mhm.
what was your answer? You said zombies too?
Zombies.
Really?
Yeah, if we're talking like
Okay,
Walking Dead.
why? Oh, okay. So only if Walking Dead for you. Jackson, what about you?
Yeah, I'm right there. Only if Walking Dead.
Okay, but like why? Why instead of the robot? Because at least there's no zombies like killing you in the robot takeover.
True.
Is it because
But
they're not
kind of
killable? I
going
guess
back to
that's a
what you were
downside.
saying, like, you can literally just walk away from the Walking Dead zombies. Like,
Right, like you got that.
the
You got
people that got killed
vehicles.
in The Walking Dead were either self-negligence or from other people sabotaging or killing them.
Basically, yeah, I get that way.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, unless they're
let's be
completely like
reasonable.
overran.
Yeah, I mean let's be reasonable though. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, you probably will have more of a harder time dealing with actual human beings rather than the zombies.
At that point, I just stay by
People are
myself.
people are gonna be more scary than the zombies at that point. Like there's gonna be people like feeding just to kill you, to eat you, like mug you. Like you'll just be disposable. They want to rob you, they'll just kill you, easy, no worries. They'll feed you to zombies. Like it's gonna be more
Sounds like
ruthless.
Detroit
It kinda.
You
or
would
East
think
St.
it would be
Louis.
that.
That's the
You don't
robot
think it'd be
takeover
like
though.
that if there was a robot takeover too? You don't think people would still be, trying to off other human beings?
No, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
Sabotage
would.
them in
human
some sort of
beings would
way?
probably group together to try to fight the robots more or less instead of just killing one another.
That's what you would think about a zombie apocalypse, though.
No,
You would
I
hope.
don't. It's you or me with a zombie apocalypse. There's less resources. There's less everything. With at least with a robot takeover, the resources are still gonna be there. They are still gonna be like somewhat decent. Like it's not gonna be overgrown and decayed and have everything destroyed. I don't think the robot. If anything, it's gonna look like Tron. I feel like
Never seen Tron.
I've never seen Tron either, but like I know that like it's high tech stuff, right? Like
Futuristic. Yeah,
futuristic.
for
Yeah, you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, wait a minute. No,
I'm envisioning different things.
if you're talking about the Matrix, then no.
I've never seen The Matrix.
Well, that one is you're in a pod and they are just running your life. They're running. Uh, basically, you're living.
Simulation.
Yeah.
I would be fine with living in a simulation over being in a zombie apocalypse, though. Like, what's wrong with being in a simulation at that point? To be honest, like, what's
No,
wrong
I'm
with it?
saying you're
Your
in
whole
a
life is a lie.
No, I'm saying you're in a simulation, but your body is in a pod in the real world.
I mean, that's still fine
Basically,
by me over a zombie
they're
apocalypse.
yeah.
Still rather
I, I
zombies.
mean, I guess.
That's crazy. I see. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's borderline. It's tough between both for me, but like, I would lean more
It's
towards
because
robot taking
like
over.
even ever since I was a kid, I always thought to myself what I would do in a zombie apocalypse. I have always had a plan if a zombie outbreak would ever happen.
Huh. I mean, I do
I never
definitely
thought of a
envision a
plan.
zombie outbreak more than a zombie outbreak more than I envision like a robot takeover. But now the robot takeover doesn't seem so unrealistic in this day and age, right?
I mean, with the advancement
Although
of
that was
just
like that whole
everything.
zombie scare whenever that zombie bug came out.
Yeah, thank God that shit can't affect humans.
No,
Imagine.
I swear there was a documentary I cannot find to this day. I don't know what it was, but when The Walking Dead started coming out in 2010, I swear to God, there was a documentary saying that could never happen. It was talking about some disease or something. I cannot remember what it was.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of science backing up that it's almost impossible for a zombie apocalypse to happen. Like, unless, like, for example, the zombie insect thing was able to get to humans. Thank God it can't. But like, I don't know. Going back to The Last of Us, the whole like fungus,
Yeah,
like
that's just
that
spores.
seems yeah, spores. Honestly, that seems more reasonable, to be honest. That seems more likely.
That's like some shit that's like stuck in the icebergs.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised. We're still cracking open dinosaur eggs and shit like that. We found this frozen baby dinosaur. We're gonna thaw it out and see if it will still move. Like, stupid shit like that. Like, we found this embryo. Let's see if we can revive it. Or we got this
Gotta
DNA.
do what you
Let's
gotta
lab
do.
grow it. They've been doing this shit. They found some DNA. They've tried lab growing.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Why did you say that?
I love it when I see the articles and it's like, scientists found a trace of this disease that killed half of the world like 5 billion years ago. Put that shit away then. Why are you like, put it away? We don't need it.
Put it away. Put it away. Put it away now.
Fucking can that shit and throw it out in space. Like, don't bring it here. Okay,
Give it away. Give it away.
before we wrap up, we've already established you guys prefer, well, at least two of you prefer zombie apocalypse. Okay,
Correct.
alien takeover or zombie apocalypse?
Zombie apocalypse.
Really?
Zombie apocalypse.
Really? Okay. Wisp?
I guess it's the same thing, yeah.
Really?
I mean,
You
I feel
guys
like
would
the only
take
reason an alien
zombies over
takeover would be
alien?
happening. Oh yeah, I feel like the only reason an alien takeover would happen is just because they're looking to conquer.
They're looking
If
at
that were
what?
the case.
Okay, but wouldn't it
Oh.
vary? Like, okay, so if it's like half of these alien movies where the aliens are like killing everything, 100% zombie apocalypse. What happens if they're like good aliens? They don't look much different from us, and even though they are gonna overtake the Earth, it's beneficial for us.
Are you talking like fucking like it's invincible?
No, not like that. Well, I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
If we got rid of like all the bad stuff, where they're just
Huh.
like, we have better technology, we're like light years ahead of what Earth has. We can upgrade your technology tenfold, kind of thing.
Well, they definitely would be like that if they made it to Earth, right? We're very
I would say so.
advanced. Like, we're not near as advanced as that if they made it onto here.
Exactly. And if we can't go anywhere, then I would just be like, I would be skeptical with that kind of stuff. If you could get here and you can offer all that, why not just like take over and just take all our resources?
Like I said, if they're decent aliens, I'd probably be fine with that. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, alien life makes me nervous. I know it exists. Do you guys think it exists? I think it exists.
I would definitely say so. I would say the
I think
universe
there's
is way
other
too
forms
big
of
for there
life.
not to be anything out there.
Well, you
Yeah.
have to, in my opinion, you have to be stupid and naive to realize we're the only freaking living beings here. That's kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% think they exist. Now, what they look like, who knows? I feel like, honestly, all these movies dramatize it. I feel like they might
They
actually
might.
be closer looking to us than what we're envisioning. But you know, there's always a
Over-
possibility dinosaurs existed, for example. So who knows?
Yeah.
That's very true.
But all
Would
right,
be
yep.
interesting to see.
I think we should go ahead and wrap it up today. This has been probably our longest episode so far. Yeah, with that said, guys, if you end up enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Yurt.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. You Wisp.
No.